Yo, what's up guys? It's Pygoz here, the Crypto Pie, and today we're going to be talking about Bitcoin because Bitcoin will indicate what the market is doing, guys. And the last video was on Ethereum, and we thought it was going to break out, and then we broke down. So obviously, if you got in there, or if you got into a long already, which I did at some point on a little retrace, then I got stopped out with like a tiny loss. I think it was like 0.4% or something. Nothing to really worry about. Because, when you're proven wrong, guys, you need to get out, okay? And obviously, we still need to respect that we're in a downtrend. And I mean, look at this volume, right? There's hardly any volume, and we're on the naked chart, and that is because I removed every line, because we simply need to look at what's going on here, right? So let's dissect this whole downtrend, and just only on Fibonacci's at first, okay? So let's go to the 1 hour, and let's just take a look what's going on, right? Actually, we can do this on the 6 hour, right? So you first fell from this 4100 all the way down here to 3500, then we bounced, okay? So we're just going to put a fib on here. All right, so there we go. And basically it hit almost at 0.5, right? Almost. Which I always say, right? What is the safe zone to go short if you wanted to short is around here, right? Okay, so further down, okay? So now you go down here, right? Where did we hit? Okay, so in between the 0.5 and the 618, right? Right here. So that was obviously a good opportunity to go short, and which we played. Well, many of us, not everyone, I guess. So going further down. And I don't take this crazy wick because you also have to look at different exchanges, right? And this wick only happened on Bitfinex. It didn't happen on every exchange. So you need to keep that in mind as well. So here we go. Let's take this wick. And then we take this lower one. And basically close to the 0.5 once again. So you can see that always the halfway to 618, 65 is always very interesting, right? And it's very hard to get above. That's why it's a nice way to play it. If you want to play conservative, you put your stop just above the 786, and otherwise you just put it somewhere in between, the 65 and the 786, just to make sure you don't get stopped out too easily, right? And obviously after something like this has formed, you can put it above the high, right? If it goes higher, then obviously you don't want to be in the trade, right? So that is just looking at Fibonacci alone. Alright, so let's get rid of this. And now we're just going to look at only lines, right? So we basically established the downtrend somewhere here, right? And we can see this is kind of the line we're in, right? And maybe we could make a channel, right? Not really, because we never touch really the top side. Okay, so we established that that's not possible. Then we cannot just do it like that. But what we could do is something like this, right? Where you hit the tops, almost hit the top there. So 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch, 4 touch, right? Nearly a 5th touch here. And I think it will definitely fall once more. But am I gonna play on that? No. I'll just right now, guys. I'm patiently waiting for a move to unfold. Right? It doesn't matter if you miss the first pump. Right? Just to go back here. Right, if you miss this first pump right here, or right, you get a retrace. Even if you miss this pump, you get like some kind of consolidation where you can jump in on the next one, and then you would have still had yourself 20%. Okay, and that is basically how I look at it. So whether if you want to do something right now, the only thing I would think of doing here is shorting, right? Because if you look on the hourly, we are close to the ceiling once again, right? Also the 200 EMA is there. Everything's lining up, right? But there's so little volume that all this action here just doesn't say much to me, okay? It doesn't say actually anything. So that is why I wouldn't short or long here, and I would just wait for Bitcoin to tell us what it wants to do. And then when it tells me what it wants to do, if it wants to go bullish, well, I'll look for a retrace not on Bitcoin, but you guys know, on Ethereum or on Litecoin or on something with a higher beta, right? A beta is nothing more than just a higher percentage value for the trade you're going in, right? So if you would go in Bitcoin, you can do it as well. That's fine. But since Ethereum goes about 2 times as much as Bitcoin, you need to put about 2 times as much in Bitcoin if you want to achieve the same results. So, for example, let's say you want to put $4,000 into Ethereum, right? And it goes up 40%. Well, guess what? If Bitcoin only does 20%, then you need to put 8,000 into Bitcoin to achieve the same result, right? That's kind of how it works. Also, guys, if you wanted to go long here, which is very dangerous, then you need to put your stop under these lows, right? And that's a 1% stop. That's actually okay. But if you want to go short, you need to put it above, well, a little bit above this this kind of line, right? The upper line of the wedge. We do have to, acknowledge we are in a falling wedge, and that is a bullish pattern. Okay, so since we know this is a bullish pattern, you can definitely try and buy these lows here, right? Which also kind of coincides with these levels. Okay, if we fall once more, I just want us to fall once more, guys. If we fall once more, I'm very happy to start buying, because then we fall into this zone. Okay, so I'm kind of waiting for us to fall once more. Now, if the market doesn't want to do that, we'll have to see, right? We'll have to see. We're not going to guess. We're not going to guess this market. Okay, that is something I want to stress to you guys. Do not guess this market, because this market. I mean, if we zoom in, right, on the hourly, and so we establish this part, but what if you establish as well that you have some kind of flag formation going on, right? More so, I think, more so. Okay, because this is just a acceleration of this sell-off, so I don't really count this last week. Okay, so more around this. Okay, and let's say you put it down up here. Well, you have some kind of continuation pattern here, right? Whether you want to have it like this, or we kind of have some consolidation pattern going on, and that is kind of the way it is right now. So I just kind of still expect one more down leg. That is just what I'm expecting here, and that is also a little bit weird if you do LA wave, because then you won't have your 5 waves, right? You will have 6, because you will have 1, you have your 2, you have your 3, you have your 4, you have your 5, and then you get your 6 and your 7. But it does happen, guys. It does happen. So I simply wouldn't want to play this. Okay, so don't try to put any LA wave or anything on here right now, because just wait for it to unfold and tell you where price action wants to go. Okay, so that's pretty much that, guys. Right, that's just the update I have for you on Bitcoin. I know it's not much, because there's simply not much going on, but this is the update that I have for you guys. And look at the volume, right, guys? Keep a look at the volume. It's very low. You want to see a spike like this when we pop out of this descending, like out of this falling wedge. If we get a spike like that, more and more, I kind of want to see real spikes, like in these levels. Okay, these levels for the volume up here. Okay, I don't want to see little. I mean, this spike is not even that great. You want to see a big spike. And it doesn't matter if you missed the initial spike. Alright, if I want to get into the initial spike up, since I know this is a falling wedge, well, then I'll be looking to buy somewhere around here. Okay, I'm not looking to buy where we are right now. Okay, so that is kind of my 2 cents that I have for you, because it's just dangerous. Because what could also happen is that you go straight down. Okay, so that's my 2 cents. It can very well break out right now, but if it does, then just buy into the next little flag formation or what have you, right? Into some kind of continuation pattern. Alright, guys, that's all I have for you. Keep it very simple, the trading right now, because we have very simple patterns, right? We just have all the time, like we have some flag, and then continuation, flag, continuation, flag, continuation, right? So that's kind of what we have going on. And yeah, just wait for something to unfold here. Okay. So that's that, guys. Also, guys, I have a Telegram group. Join up with the CryptoPygoz blog where you can ask me any questions, ask other people questions, and it's just a great chat box to be in, right? Let's see what's going on here. Told Diso some, yeah, exactly, like the shorts. So you always got to let the trade come to you. That's great advice. When's the next video? Well, it's right now. But I said as soon as some action happens. There's no action yet, but I just felt kind of obliged to give you guys an update on how I see the market right now. And I'm definitely very patient. You know, the money comes to the patient traders, guys. It doesn't come to the people that gamble. Okay. So just wait for that. Wait for the market to come to you. Wait for the market to decide to give you some kind of clue, right? And don't just make some reckless action right now. Okay, so have your plan set up for what you're gonna do. If it drops, I'm buying, you know, at like the support line, and if it pumps, then I'm buying into a continuation pattern, like a flag or a retrace or something like that, right? So just have your plan ready and be ready to execute upon it. All right. Also, guys, join up with the CryptoPygoz feed where I post all my videos, post about upcoming ICOs, STOs, etc. But at the moment, just don't expect any ICOs or STOs from me, because they will simply not make you any money, but they will lose you money. That is due to the fact that we are still in a bearish market. And when you're in a bearish market, you don't make money from going into ICOs or STOs most of the time, right? There are exceptions, of course, but it's just a wise decision not to go into them because, well, bearish markets, guys, right? Bearish returns. Also, guys, follow me on Twitter, which is twitter.com/Pygoz, and follow me on Twitch, which is twitch.tv/Pygoz, which I might be switching from because I'm looking in DLive, guys. All right, DLive.tv. It is a cryptocurrency, well, streaming platform kind of thing, right? It's kind of like Steam, but they're using Lino network, like with Lino points, which is a delegated proof of stake platform where you can stream both trading and games, and that's what I plan on doing. So, because it's very boring, right, to just only stream your trading because there's not much going on in the market. So I'll just be playing a game, have my chart. You can see that you will be able to see the chart on the right side, and then from there, right? So yeah, if I go live there, I will certainly post it on my Telegram so you can see if I'm live on DLive. So also follow me on DLive, guys, which is dlive.tv/Pygoz. All right. So yeah, guys, that's that. All right. So yeah, both Telegrams will be in the description below. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Hit that post notification button. And if you got any questions at all, leave a comment below. And I'll see you guys in the next video.